Hey guys, it's me. So as promised, I'm going to do a Q&A video today, and you sent me lots of questions, so thank you for that. It's more than I thought I would get, so I'm not sure if I can answer all the questions in just one video, but I'm gonna try my best. So yeah. Let's just get into the video. So, I have my laptop here because, I don't know, can't use my phone right now, so I'm going to use my laptop. Yeah. So let's start with YouTube first. I don't think I'm gonna go in like any particular order. I might start from the bottom. Alright. So, Dory asks, how many kilograms and centimeters are you? So I am 1 meter and 55 centimeters tall. I think that's about 5'1". So I'm really tiny. I am, not tall at all. And how many kilograms? I don't think I want to talk about my weight on here. I don't think that's a good idea, because that's kind of triggering if you have an eating disorder. At least for me it would be. So I'm not gonna say my weight. However, I'm almost at a healthy weight for my height, so it's all good. Okay, next one. Girly Moonlight Silka. Hi girl, I love you. She asks, what are you most excited for in university? And if you could pick one favorite place, where would it be? What I'm most excited for in university is definitely meeting new people, because, I mean, obviously I do have friends like where I live now, but they're not like the closest relationships I've ever had. So I'm definitely looking forward to like bonding with new people and maybe like having like deeper relationships. So yeah, that's one thing. And also I feel like in university you meet so many people that are just so diverse. Like it's really different from school, so I'm really looking forward to that. And if you could pick one favorite place, where would it be? Probably like somewhere in Asia, like Japan or South Korea, because I've always wanted to go to Japan, and I might go next year actually with my brother, but we'll see about that. So yeah, I'm really into like Asian culture, and so probably somewhere in Asia. And also I love to travel. Alright, next one. Norsung Tamang, sorry if I didn't pronounce that correctly, asks, do you still have fear of gaining weight? If I'm being like completely honest, yes, I do still have a little bit of fear of gaining weight. Like when I step on the scale and it would be like more than the day before or like the week before. It takes some time for me to be like, yes, that's great. Like that's not what I think right away. First I'm like, oh, like how could that be, because I didn't eat like any different. But like when I think about it more, like a couple minutes more, then I'm like, it's a good thing. So yes and no. Alright, next question. The Jakarta asks, what will you study, and are you going to move to another city or start living alone? I'm studying, well, I'm going to university to become an elementary school teacher, and I'm majoring in German and English. So yeah, that's that. And yes, I will be moving to a different city. I'm going to move to another state actually than I am living in now. Like right now, I live in North Rhine-Westphalia, and I'm going to move to Lower Saxony, so that's farther north than I am now. I'm pretty much like in the west now, and I'm going to move up north. And yes, I will be living alone. So yeah. Next question is from Funfetti. Hi girl, I see you commenting a lot and I always love your comments, so thank you for that. Alright, so the questions are: what things keep you motivated to stay in recovery? What are your hobbies, things you enjoy doing the most? And what is your dream job? So, what keeps me motivated to stay in recovery? So what initially made me want to recover is definitely my dreams for the future, like going to university, moving out by myself. And because I felt so weak and I was only getting worse, that was really like something I thought about, like, could I even do all these things if I kept on going, like if I kept on doing what I was doing? And so I realized that probably not, and so I changed my behavior, and yeah, it's gotten up and down since, but I'm definitely like going on a good path, so yeah. What are your hobbies, things you enjoy doing the most? So my hobbies are definitely reading. I love to cook, I love going out with friends, I love being in the sun and like being around good weather, even though that's kind of rare in Germany. I also like reading a lot, listening to music, watching a lot of YouTube videos, and also like Netflix and that kind of stuff. What is your dream job? Well, my dream job would be to work for either SpaceX or Tesla. Well, but we all know that's not going to happen, right? But I would even like work there as like a cleaning lady or something. Like, I don't judge, I don't mind. Like Elon Musk, if you're watching this, which is very likely, of course, I would love to clean for either SpaceX or Tesla. So yeah, do employ me, please. But no, that's obviously not very realistic. My like realistic dream job is to become a teacher. Alright, next question. Emma Debenham. Also, I recognize you. You also comment a lot, so thank you. What is your favorite movie, TV show, book? So my favorite movie, probably all of the Harry Potter movies and also all of the Hobbit movies. And probably like Spirited Away because I'm such a kid, but this movie just never gets old. I just love it so much. So yeah, TV show. My favorite TV show is probably, well, I can't decide, so I'm just gonna name a few. So my favorite TV shows are probably Game of Thrones, American Horror Story, which is starting soon, I'm so excited, and also Outlander. And Outlander is starting soon too, I think. So yeah, those are probably my favorite TV shows. And book. What's my favorite book? That's a good question because I do read a lot. So I don't think I really have like a favorite book, but I really like what I'm reading right now, and that is Our Revolution, A Future to Believe in by Bernie Sanders. So yeah, I'm a huge supporter of Bernie Sanders and I followed all of the campaign and I just think he's great. So I really do like this book, and if you're like interested in that kind of political stuff, then I do definitely recommend you to read this. So yeah, next question. Alexia Nicolita, sorry, asks, how did you tell your family that you need help, or did you decide by yourself to get help? Well, it was more like my family told me to get help, but at that time I was already thinking about it myself, just not telling my parents. So yeah, that's kind of how that went. But yeah, my family was kind of really involved in the decision. So yeah. And then also another question by Alexia. How did you deal with the guilt when someone forced you to eat food, or if someone would? Well, if someone like forced me to eat food, like my mom used to try doing that, but I didn't. Like, if she forced me to eat food, I would just either like throw it away, or if that wasn't possible, I would throw it on, no, I'm not gonna say that. Well, I'm gonna say it. Or I threw it like on the floor so it wasn't edible anymore, or I don't know. However, I never purged, I never binged, none of that. If I ate something and felt guilty about it, I would exercise a lot, but that would be all. And if someone would force me now, I would probably just eat like, well, if I didn't want to eat it, then I would probably just like eat a small amount of it. But like with friends or something, I just don't want to be rude, so I wouldn't decline, I think. Alright, next question. Thomas Quinn asks, what is something you've always wanted to try but have been too scared to? And what's the first thing you do when you get home from a trip? Something I always wanted to try. I always wanted to like travel by myself. I don't know why. Like, I love traveling. And obviously I love to travel with like friends and family as well, but I also kind of really want to like travel and explore by myself. I really don't know why, but I feel really intrigued by that. And so maybe I might do that when I'm a little bit older, but as of now I am a little bit scared of that, simply because I'm just such a tiny human being, and I don't know, people probably see me like as a kid, and so I would really like to like travel Asia and other continents, maybe like North America, South America, maybe even Africa. So some of these places might also be like a little bit dangerous, so I'm not sure if I should do that by myself, but we'll see. And what's the first thing you do when you get home from a trip? The first thing I do when I get home from a trip is probably either watch YouTube videos or go to bed. Yeah, that's probably what I would do. Next question. Leo S asks, what languages do you speak? In which German region do you live? And do you have a driver's license? Yes, I do have a driver's license. I speak German, English, French, a little bit of Japanese, and then also some Spanish, but let's not count that. In which German region do you live? Right now I'm in North Rhine-Westphalia, but I will be moving to Lower Saxony. Next question. Petra asks, no, she doesn't ask anything, but thanks for your comment. Alright, AlexXOXO, hi, I also recognize you, so thank you so much for commenting all the time. Do you have a girlfriend or boyfriend? As of right now, I do not have a boyfriend. I do have like an acquaintance, but I don't think it's gonna get like too serious, simply because I'm moving soon and I've had like a long distance relationship before and that didn't work out too well, so I don't think that's gonna go any farther. But nope, I do not have a boyfriend, and also I'm not really like the type for relationships, I think, but it's a different story. Alright, next question. Aki Caress asks, do you have a prosthetic arm, and if not, why? I do not have a prosthetic arm, and that's because I don't like the look of them. Sorry, like I really just, you feel like kind of robotic with it, is my perception, but if you're like a person that has one, go you, that's really cool, but I don't know, they're just not for me. And also I feel like I would be able to like do less rather than more, because if you like get one that has lots of functions, it's really expensive, then also they're really expensive in general. I don't know, it's just not for me. And also I never like needed one. I get along really well like this, so yeah. That's just my opinion. Next question. Clara Agus asks, how are you dealing and overcoming the anorexic voices during the day? How do I deal with the anorexic voices? Obviously they're still there, but not as frequent as they used to be. And so, how do I deal with them? I just sometimes you just have to force yourself to do like the opposite of what you want to do. Like, if I'm not feeling hungry but I know I didn't eat enough, I sometimes have to force myself to eat more. So it's not that easy sometimes, but it just, like, you have to be as disciplined as you were when you had the eating disorder, just with recovery. So, I don't know, it's all about discipline. I feel like you just have to tell yourself, like, what is right, because you do know what is right. Like, everybody, I think, who has an eating disorder knows what is right, but they just don't do it because, you know, it's a mental illness. But yeah, so I try to be disciplined with eating enough, and yeah, but you can change the voices. I feel like it's just, I mean, they might get better sometime, but it just takes time. So yeah, next question. Bob Beringer asks, could you please do a video about your toes? I understand several were removed to create the fingers of your arm. I get asked about this probably every day. Like, there's so many people who want me to make a video about my toes and send pictures of my toes, and people that have like foot fetishes always contact me on Instagram. I don't know why, but yeah, I'm not sure about that. I will think about it. Like, if it's that interesting, then I might. However, it's like my biggest insecurity of my body is my feet, so I'm not sure I want to share that with YouTube, but maybe I will. So yeah, that's all for YouTube. Then I have another question from Lily's Life 98 from Instagram, and that is, how do you deal with being normal weight and weight gain in general? I try not to think about it too much. Like, I try not to weigh myself too much. I try not to think about like numbers and calories and weight gain. And like, if you don't think about it that much, then it doesn't really affect your thought stream all that much. So yeah, I just try to like not think about it too much. But I do know that like the weight gain was really good for my body, so I have more positive than negative thoughts about it. And how do I deal with weight gain in general? I don't know, probably the same. I try not to think about it too much, but I do know it's a positive thing. So yeah, that was kind of a really long video. So yeah, I'm sorry if I ramble too much, but thank you so much for all of your questions. You're great. Thank you so much. And yeah, if you have any further questions, just comment, and I always love answering your questions. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!